nigga try to battle me, but all they do is flatter me. I ask them, hey, what happening? I'm laughing while they chattering. I'm busting, they be scattering. You know you looking at a king. Super clean in the new drop stun. Nigga talk shit, but it ain't about nothing. You'll get your ass kicked if your mouth keep running. Keep talk slick about the sound we coming. Say what you want, but the sound we running. Niggas still tryna ball out, we done it. My wrist so bright and my neck so sunny. When I tell her let's go, she don't back up. All the whip so froze and my wrist so froze. Ain't no problem with the whole.
What's up, you guys? This is RJ. I got the second round of Fizzy Stardust tournament here with ArmedFro. He's a great YouTuber. He does Let's Plays and all that good stuff, so make sure you check him out. You will not be sorry. And unfortunately, this match has some hacks, and it did matter at some points, you know, but that's part of the game, and I can't do anything about it, and it sucks that had to happen in the tourney match, so, you know, sorry about all that. And I hope you like my intro. Sorry it's you know, not very special, but I'm going to have a new one. I just made that because I figured it'd be easy and I haven't had much time. So, I lead off with this guy, and I go for the taunt, thinking he'd predict it, but I didn't want that thing setting up toxic spikes, because I know that's what they like to do, because I did have some stuff weak to it. So, you know, he goes for the poison jab, and he gets the poison hacks, which really didn't matter, so, you know, I'm not going to care about that, but that's hacks number one. And, I go into Natteray right here to resist another poison jab, and, he's going to switch out into his Alicia as I go for my stealth rocks on the switch, and, you know, I switch out right here, and it's really dumb because I know what these things do, and I was not thinking at the time, and he goes for this freaking sleep powder, and it hits, and I was just face palming extremely hard, like I want to break my nose because I know what they do, and I should have expected that, but I didn't. So my best chance is to just stay in now because I know what it's going to butterfly dance now, and I am scarfed, and don't know if you're asleep, whatever move you choose, you get locked into, but I was going for U-turn, and luckily I get the second turn wake, and he doesn't have Life Orb with Giga Drain, which, you know, Giga Drain would cancel out Life Orb, so, you know, I'd probably run that, but that's just me, because actually mine has that, but, you know, I'm able to get out of there with a U-turn, and I threaten with a Mach Punch with a Repulsion, and that's what I go for, and he switches into his Dentura to take it, and I'm thinking I can, that the Thunder would be a 2-hit KO, so I go for the Drain Punch right here, thinking I could, you know, I'd be able to make it a 3-hit KO, getting some health back, and unfortunately he gets the frickin' Paralyze, and, you know, that's hacks number 2. So, you know, Paralyze and then Para-hacks, so, excuse me, that's 3 hackses, but, you know, whatever. I'm not going to complain because I'm pretty sure that Dentura would have been dead because I would have went for the Drain Punch, and looking at what he has right now, it would have done a fairly good bit if it wouldn't have killed him. So, you know, that sucks. But, anyway, I send in my Jalorda after Repulsion dies, and I go for the substitute on his Pandora, and I do carry Hidden Power Fire, so that's awesome, and I'm able to hit it with that, and we do have the same speed, same base speed, and we're probably both plus speed natures, but luckily I'm able to either win the speed tie, right? I guess I'm winning the speed tie or something, but I'm win the speed tie both times, and I'm able to take him out with him just taking out my sub, so that's really good for me, and Solid Snake's a beast. Thumbs up for the Metal Gear Solid reference, because, you know, it's one of the best games of all time, and if you don't think that, then you don't really have very good taste in games, in my opinion. But, he thought that this Dentura would be faster than me, but that thing has 108 base speed, and I have 112, so, you know, he said he misread it. You know, that happens. I've done it too, you know, but, you know, I actually helped him out because I wasn't thinking that this dragon was scarfed since he sent in the Dentura first, because I figured, you know, he would have sent this in first if it was scarfed, so, you know, that kind of screwed me over, but, you know, he gets a worthless crit, so that's hacks number 4 or 3, which if you want to count the para hacks as 2 or 1, but, you know, useless crit, so that one didn't matter, so only 1 hacks, really, or 2 hacks, whatever, really mattered right so far, but, you know, I want to paralyze this thing since it's scarfed, and luckily I do get it off. He doesn't switch out, and I'm going to die to flamethrower, obviously, but getting that thing paralyzed was just super important because it's obviously scarfed, you know. I mean, paralyzing a choice scarfer is just always good, you know. You can't go wrong there. But, you know, anyway, right here, we were talking about it, and that right there. If I wouldn't have missed the will-o-wisp, then he would have got the synchronize, and his toxic wouldn't have mattered. So, luckily he does miss the toxic. So, you can't really. That was just, no one gained or lost anything. So, that sucks for both of us, I guess. But that's hacks number 5 if you want to count that. Anyway, so I send in my Natare right here on his Masharna, and he's going to switch out thinking I'm probably going to Leech Seed, and I predict that, and I go for the Power Whip just because I was wanting to hit that if he does stay anyway, and luckily he goes to his Duretia predicting the Leech Seed, I'm sure, and I'm able to take it out with a Power Whip, so that's just awesome because that Duretia was going to be a problem. Would have been a problem. But, luckily I'm able to kill it, and he sends in his Gumball, his Nageki, and he goes for the bulk up, and I missed my Power Whip, so that's hacks number 6 if you want to count all that. So that just really sucks. So he's missed a toxic, and I've gotten all that hack so far, and then I get another crit on me. So my Natare is gonna die, and we talked about that right there. If I would have lived, I definitely would have lived that because he's only +1 right now, and what that move does, it switches the opponent out kind of like Dragon Tail after the hit. So, depending, either of my guys could have dealt with what he has left so far, I think. So, that really sucks, but, that wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't that important, but it really sucks, because I was wanting my Natare knowing that I could stall out this Masharna with Leech Seed, because this Masharna has nothing to hit me after I saw how much the Future Sight did. So, here we are right here, and he's going to set up the Future Sight and stuff, and I'm thinking this might turn into a stall battle, and I know I can win the stall battle, seeing as Future Sight's probably his only attacking move, and since that move can only hit every 3 turns, I will be able to hit and recover, and hit and recover, and he can only hit me every 3 turns, so I'll more than likely win this stall battle since we're both burned right now. So, he's got his Future Sight off and stuff, and now he's going to go for his Moonlight. And we're both getting hurt by our gay burns and stuff, all that stuff. Goodness gracious. And bloody blue blue. Oh, and by the way, I don't have music this battle, so I want some people to leave some more comments and stuff. So I've only really had rap most of my battles, so maybe you want to leave some music, some good stuff, bands and stuff. So I knew sorry, I'm gonna get back to the battle real quick, but I knew the Future Sight was coming right there, so I had to recover regardless of what he does, and I guess he's going to predict that, and he switches out into his Sazendora, but since he's paralyzed, I'm going to be able to hit him with the Ice Beam right here, and it doesn't quite kill him, but luckily he gets the Para Hack, so that's 1 hacks against him that was very important because he was going to go for the Crunch right there, and that Crunch would have killed me, so that was very important, but I mean, compared to all the hacks that I've gotten against me so far, I'm sorry. That right there and the wake up, the second turn wake against his Duretia was very important because if I wouldn't have got that wake on Duretia, that Duretia would have swept my team, hands down. It definitely could have swept my team easy. But, luckily it didn't, and I'm very, very happy for that. But, I finally take out that Masharna right there because he switched into the Ice Beams, wanting to save his Sazendora, and I got the crit on the Ice Beam, so the next Surf along with the burn damage would equal a 2-hit KO, and he wouldn't have been able, and because of that, he was not able to Moonlight, so, that probably would have turned out into another stall battle, but, not sure how much that crit mattered. Another crit against him, so the hacks is starting to build back up and make it a little more even now. So again, this is just a shitty Hacksfield match, and I missed my Will-O-Wisp up there. That just sucks because I know this thing. I was thinking this thing is gonna have payback, and I didn't want to start attacking this thing until I get the Will-O-Wisp off because I know the Will-O-Wisp is going to be very important if it does have payback, seeing as, burn cuts attack and all that. So, right here, he went for the protect and stuff, and I'm starting to get hurt. And I'm finally going to get my Will-O-Wisp off, and now I'm happy because I can recover and then start attacking. And I'm starting to get scared because he's building up those bulk ups and stuff, and I'm fearing that regardless of the burn, that payback's still going to hurt a lot, seeing as this guy isn't very physically bulky. Although I do have 100 and I think it's like 104 defensive EVs on here, just because I just wanted to take physical hits a little better. And then he goes for the earthquake, and I was just like, yes, that was just awesome, because I thought he had payback, and now that he has earthquake, I know that I can win this stall battle, because that earthquake just isn't doing much at all, and I know that he doesn't have any reliable way to recover besides leftovers. So, you know, that was just a big weight off my shoulders. Because of that, I was basically able to, you know, I'm gonna win this game now. And, you know, shitty hacks and stuff, you know, if he would have hit that crunch on my Barungru, then I would have died, and it probably would have been his game, because I don't think, because my Randarosa would have been the only guy I have left, and I don't think a Brick Break would have killed his Nageki from where it was at, especially with all those bulk ups, so I actually know it wouldn't have killed it. I mean, it wouldn't have, wait, what am I saying? He still had the Masharna, so the Masharna at the crunch could have stopped my Randarosu, because my Randarosu has Brick Break, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and U-Turn. So, you know, that crunch mattered, but I had a bunch of crits earlier on me and stuff that, you know, it mattered a lot, because, you know, Natare could have stopped the crunch or something, you know. I mean, it just, you can't really say who would have or would have not won this match because of hacks and stuff, you know. All that I know, the main one was the second turn wake, which, you know, you can't really count as hacks. I just really got lucky and got a second turn wake on Doredia. If not, that thing could have swept my team. So, you know, his thing's going to come in now, and I'm going to Ice Beam it since I'm faster. So that was a great game. Y'all check him out. I'll have his link and all that. I'm going on to the third round. I hate to do it this way, but that's part of the game, and it sucks. So, again, y'all leave a comment and let me know some good bands and stuff, because I want to expand my musical horizons, since, you know, I mostly listen to rap and stuff. So, please let me know, and rate, comment, sub, and later, guys. I'll have the third